Have you ever thought, why do we eat food? Yes, of course. Good food helps us to grow well. It gives us energy to do work. Moreover, food is necessary for the body to perform different functions that help you to stay alive. So food has different functions in the body. And according to these functions, it can be classified in 3 categories, which are energy food that acts like a fuel for the body, building food that we need to develop and grow well, and functional food that's essential for different body functions to improve our health. Now, a question may arise. What are the constituents of our food? Food is composed of 5 basic components. These are carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, water, and mineral salts. Let's learn about these components one by one and in details. Let's start by carbohydrates. Carbohydrates form an essential structural component of living cells. They are formed of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen elements, and they are main source of energy for the body. Carbohydrates include 2 groups, which are simple carbohydrates that are present mainly in fruits, and complex carbohydrates that are present in rice, wheat, and potato. Simple carbohydrates that have a sweet taste and known as sugars include monosaccharides and disaccharides. A monosaccharide is formed of one sugar only, such as glucose, which is the simplest sugar and the basic molecule of all carbohydrates, and it is present mainly in grapes. Here is a molecule of glucose. Other examples of monosaccharides are galactose, which is present in some vegetables, and fructose, which is the sugar of fruits and honey. While a disaccharide is formed of 2 sugars, such as maltose, that's formed of 2 glucose molecules, lactose, that's present in milk, and sucrose, which is extracted from beetroots and used daily to sweeten food and beverages. Complex carbohydrates are complex chains of monosaccharides as glucose molecules. Here is a fragment of complex carbohydrates chain. As you observe, it's made up of many glucose molecules. Complex carbohydrates include starch and fibers. Starch is present mainly in potato, rice, maize, and wheat, and their derivatives such as bread. In the body, starch will be broken down into maltose that will be broken down into glucose. Fibers are very complex chains of glucose molecules. For this reason, they can't be broken down by the human body. So, they help you to get rid of the undigested food. The main sources of fibers are fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's now learn about proteins. Proteins belong to the building food category. They are made up of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen elements. A protein molecule is a complex chain formed of simple molecules or basic elements called amino acids. Here is a protein molecule, and these are the amino acids. The major role of proteins is to improve the development and the growth of the body and the renewal of cells, which means the replacement of old cells by new cells. For this reason, kids should consume food rich in proteins such as milk, cheese, meat, fish, chicken, pulses, and eggs. I know that you all love fast food, but your parents do not allow you to eat them regularly because such food contain large amounts of fats that we call lipids. Lipids are made up of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen elements. They are complex molecules formed of two basic elements, which are fatty acids and glycerol. Every single lipid molecule is formed of one glycerol and 3 fatty acids. Lipids are high energetic food that supply you with energy to do different activities, and they help you to stay warm in winter. Oil, butter, avocado, and nuts are some main sources of lipids. Students, when you get ill and go to the doctor, he advises you to take some fruits and light food. Do you know why? That's because many of our body processes require vitamins present in fruits and vegetables. Vitamins are made up of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen elements. They don't provide you with energy, but they are essential molecules for the proper functioning of the body. Let's take some examples. Vitamin D, which is known as the sunshine vitamin, is provided by the sun and by certain food. It is essential for maintaining healthy bones. While vitamin C, which is found in strawberries, lemon, orange, and kiwi, can strengthen your body's natural defenses against diseases. And vitamin K, which is present in high amounts in leafy green vegetables, is very important for your blood. Vitamins cannot be produced by your body, so you should get them through food, but in small quantities. They are present mainly in fruits and vegetables. Now, let's learn about water, which is a very important constituent of food. Water is made up of oxygen and hydrogen elements that form H2O molecule. Water is essential for staying alive, and we can't survive for long without it. It constitutes about 70% of the human body mass. Water does not provide you with energy, but it helps to carry food in the digestive system and to take away wastes. We can get water by drinking it and by consuming food, mainly fruits and vegetables. You might have seen many advertisements of mineral-rich food items. Let's know why they are so important for the body. Magnesium, sulfur, calcium, potassium, sodium, phosphorus are very essential to the organism and make up around 4% of our body mass. We get mineral salts from different food products such as fish, water, fruits and vegetables, table salt, and nuts. Actually, our body needs minerals for different functions and chemical processes. For example, calcium, which is provided by eggs, dairy products, and leafy green vegetables, is important for healthy bones and teeth. While potassium, which is found in different fruits and vegetables, is important for nerve transmission and muscle contraction. The 5 constituents of food that we have seen can be classified into 2 main groups of food: organic and inorganic food, and that's according to the presence of carbon element. Organic food is the food that contains carbon atom, and it originates from living things like plants and animals. While inorganic food is the food that doesn't contain carbon atom. We have seen that vitamins, proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates contain carbon atom, so they can be classified as organic food. But water and mineral salts do not contain carbon atom, so they are classified as inorganic food. As a summary, food is a source of energy and bodybuilding material that we need to move, keep ourselves warm, and to develop or improve our health. Here is a map that classifies food according to its function. And here is another map that classifies food according to its constitution and origin. After watching the video more than once, please stop it, solve the application, then make an autocorrection